Hey K-popers, and welcome back to Hallyu. This week we're talking about a boy group who deserve every last bit of fame they have, the Boyz. We're going to start by looking at how they were remarkably well prepared coming out of their pre-debut era, and then see how they made the most of their rookie era. Next, we'll talk about the defining shift in their careers thanks to their Road to Kingdom and Kingdom Legendary War appearances, and finally we'll see why all they needed was that one opportunity to shine. Before we get started, I want to quickly thank Hallyu's honorary producers. If you want to show off your bias group here, share your pics in weekly videos, and join a vibrant Discord community with watch parties, custom emoji, and more, all you need to do is support Hallyu on Patreon. So the Boyz made their official debut at the end of 2017, but like many groups, there's quite a lot of story to tell even before then. As trainees, several members made cameos in music videos of other artists. This includes Younghoon, who was the male lead in IOI's What a Man and John Park's D&D, and Hwal, who appeared in Melody Day's You Look Busy. And the Boyz also has a bunch of members who participated in competitions before the group began its career. Kevin joined the show K-Pop Star 6 as a contestant, and he even participated in an OST for the drama Saim Dan, Light's Diary before debuting in the group. Sunwoo was a contestant on High School Rapper, and Joo Haknyeon was a very strong contestant in Produce 101 Season 2, being eliminated in the final episode at rank 19. In the second half of 2017, despite still being in pre-debut, the group was getting a lot accomplished. Their label, Quaker Entertainment, announced the upcoming group on July 4th, tentatively named as Quakers, later changing that name to the Boyz. They also held a reality show from August to October called Flower Snack, which culminated in a pre-debut release called I'm Your Boy and a fan meet not long after. Just a month before debuting, all 12 members signed on to be the exclusive models for Schoolix, the school uniform brand, and they landed a deal with cosmetics brand Sierra Cosmetic. And just 2 days before their debut, they signed on with Sony Music for any and all future Japanese promotions. So I say all that to say that the Boyz were pretty well set when their debut came along. They'd had a fan meet, a reality show, previous individual activities on TV, 2 brand deals, and a Japanese contract ready to go, all before they even started. And on December 6, 2017, we finally got to see the Boyz debut with all 12 members: Sangyeon, Jacob, Younghoon, Hyunjae, Juyeon, Kevin, Nu, Q, Joo Haknyeon, Sunwoo, Eric, and Hwal. Their debut song was called Boy, and it was an awesome debut. The production value was very high, the cinematography was great, and of course the choreography was top notch. And K-pop fans thought so too. Their debut EP, The First, sold about 82,000 copies and peaked at number 3 on Gaon, a very respectable debut indeed. The group was quite busy in the weeks and months following their debut. They held another reality show called The 100 on V Live, they held a mini concert, and they graced the 12th Asian Film Awards in Macau for their first performance abroad. Unfortunately, member Hwal had to take a temporary hiatus due to health issues in the spring of 2018, but the Boyz trudged on with their first comeback, Giddy Up, on April 3rd. This was another great song, and personally I really love the unique set idea of being inside a pinball machine. The Boyz would continue doing everything right throughout their rookie era, dropping a digital single called Keeper and a third EP with the lead single No Air before 2018 was over. And they were starting to get some recognition for all that hard work. They won several rookie awards, including at the Korea Brand Awards, the Soribada Best K-Music Awards, and most impressively, Best New Male Artist at the 2018 Melon Music Awards. And the momentum continued into 2019, where on April 29th, the Boyz released the ultra catchy song Bloom Bloom and checked off another group milestone. You had to know this moment was coming. On the May 7th episode of the show, the Boyz took their first ever win for the song. Now they actually weren't physically at the music show, but luckily we got this amazing behind the scenes footage of them finding out that they had won.
1등 축하해요! 진짜? 진짜요? 와. Are you kidding me? 와. 잠깐. 와, 대박. 아니 근데 진짜 너무 나잖아요.
Unfortunately though, Hwal's health issues continued and he would end up leaving the group on October 23rd to pursue an acting career instead. Nevertheless, the Boyz continued to roll through 2019, releasing another EP with the lead single DDD, making their Japanese debut with the song Tattoo, and releasing a delightful rendition of the song White for the holidays. But despite already establishing themselves as a successful boy group and releasing another popular song in the form of Reveal, the Boyz' trajectory as a group was about to change forever. That's because on March 20th, 2020, it was announced that the Boyz would be one of 7 groups to compete on the Mnet show Road to Kingdom. This 8-episode show was a massive opportunity for all 7 groups to prove themselves, especially because the winner would be guaranteed a spot on the follow-up show Kingdom Legendary War. Saying the Boyz took advantage of that opportunity would be a massive understatement. They were explosive, captivating, and dominant all at the same time, and they were consistently in the top 2 of each episode's ranking. When the time came for a winner to be announced on June 18th, it was down to just the Boyz and on and off.
축하합니다, 더 보이즈.
축하합니다, 더 보이즈.
After a well-deserved 8-week run at the top, the Boyz had secured a spot on the show Kingdom Legendary War and a boatload more fans who had witnessed the incredible talent the group has. Just how much of a difference did it make? Well, when the Boyz had their first comeback after the win with the EP Chase and his lead single The Stealer, their sales nearly tripled. Chase sold 405,000 copies and charted at number 2 on the albums chart, being certified platinum by the KMCA. The Boyz were now on another level, and it was time for round 2 as they got ready for Kingdom Legendary War. Here they found themselves up against tough competition in the form of boy groups B2B, iKON, SF9, ATEEZ, and Stray Kids. And over the course of the 10 episodes, they impressed once again, proving that they belonged among the very best boy groups. The Boyz found themselves in the top 2 once again on the finale, but this time they finished in second place to the winner Stray Kids. But just like with Road to Kingdom, their talent, hard work, and incredible performances did not go unnoticed. The Boyz' latest EP and the first after their second place finish was Thrilling, which featured the title track Thrill Ride. And once again, the sales jump was insane. Thrilling sold over 638,000 copies, over 230,000 more than Chase, and it hit that coveted number 1 spot on the albums chart, the Boyz' first number 1 album. I think the Boyz' journey so far as a boy group is particularly fascinating and inspiring. And the theme here really is that when you have talent and when you put in the hard work, all you need is that one chance to really prove yourself. I think it's fair to say it's completely undisputed at this point that this boy group has immense levels of talent across its members. And right from pre-debut, they showed that they wanted to succeed and that they were willing to put in that hard work to accomplish that goal. Their debut song Boy was spectacular, and it frankly didn't feel like a debut song. It was a debut from a boy group that felt like they were already pros that already belonged in the mix of boy groups. And when they got their chance to shine and to prove themselves on Road to Kingdom, boy did they take it. Exhilarating performances and dominant results week in and week out, beating out 6 other boy groups to earn another huge opportunity to show the world what they were made of. Now don't get me wrong, the Boyz were already doing just fine before Road to Kingdom. Their sales were usually around 100 to 140,000 each comeback. There was no question they were successful, but they weren't quite superstars yet. But as I mentioned earlier, it just took one opportunity for them to show that they did belong, and the difference is staggering. Their final release before Road to Kingdom, which was Reveal, sold about 148,000 copies. Their latest EP, Thrilling, after both shows, sold just about 500,000 more copies than that. That is an immense total, and there's no question that the Boyz are now among the elite when it comes to boy groups in K-pop, and they've proven it more than most other groups have had to. They had the talent and they had the drive all along to become superstars, and all it took was that one chance to shine. So what do you think of the Boyz' incredible rise to superstardom? And what's your favorite performance of theirs from either Kingdom show? I'd love to know. As always, thanks so much for watching this deep dive, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss all the great K-pop fun coming your way right here at Hallyu. This has been deep dive number 76, The Boyz.